Yeah, what's up, everyone? The time again. Let's see. I'm just gonna have some fun
Well,
fighting
ladies and
against people.
gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham.
See
Alongside
how
me
it's
is
gonna
Johnny
go.
Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Frank Troop. Muhammad Ali coming off that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
So they stare into each other's eyes. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Defense is not an option for these two. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a scoring blow. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
It's all offense all the time. One of these athletes is going to be the first to go down. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. We don't care. We don't.
Let's get it started in round 3. That
Yeah, this
corner
match is
has
going
got
good.
to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Solid punch. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow.
There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make you...
Blew up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Jab slightly off target. A straight right just misses. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Work needs to be done in this corner. On to the 5th we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Hit like heavyweights, but they move. Oh, wait a minute! He looks like he's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Bruno Bruno, though, showing you. Hold that thought. Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got belted. And now finally Bruno waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Yeah, this guy was just warming up. And also he started to run away. That made me a bit angry. But yeah, he did put up a good fight. That's true. I have to give it to him. He was onto something, but you know, he's not there yet. Like level 3, I fought this guy before, I think. I wanted to try someone else. But yeah, you need to train. Like, you know, when you play on and off. So this is what happens. This is what happens when you play on and off. And also, when you fight with a boxer, a character, stick to the character until you have full. Stick to the character until you have full control. You know? Oh, there we have it. Roy Jones Jr. He's not 24. Ah, he has a good score. He has a very good score.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really...
This is not a beginner.
This is Muhammad.
He doesn't play on and off. This might be even a streamer. Can you imagine?
Scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Streaming against another streamer?
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the... We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Both men step back for just a moment. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last. And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These punches coming from every angle. Catch and shoot. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I love it. That jab slick.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Catch and shoot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout.
There's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think of, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs. On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
like to see more jabs. Good right hand. And he scores with the counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. That jab won't score. What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad. Here comes round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Roy Jones. Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're pulling right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anderson, are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The stamina is off the charts. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Yeah. So you've seen it? I beat it in Monkey's Nut 24. That was 34. I beat it in. Yeah. That's how it goes. That was a good match. Whew. That was a very good match.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds just told them, with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb, you don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was.
Let's see what's in the break from you.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's time for the tale of the... Shannon Briggs. Here comes the former WBO heavyweight titleist. Love it or hate it. Muhammad Ali. Young man rumble. That's the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The face is telling the story from that jab. Oh, he took that jab well. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the lines roll on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Fight so far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's and finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your word.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan...
Switch on. Switch on.
There's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger? You've got to use brain over brawn. Ball in the matador. Pop, jab, move. Get behind you.
Halfway through the round. Did you see that? And Shannon Briggs took that one hard. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see this again.
Where did that come from?
See how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Like to see more jabs. He threw a punch and just got countered. And Shannon Briggs just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took him out.
See the way he's been playing? Now he's going to do what, man? Bet he's going to start running. That ain't cool. God damn. Yeah, he was running. Yeah, I think he left. You see that? So sad. Hit and run. Once you hit the person, you run. Oh, you knocked him out, and now they start running. You saw that? The first round. For the ones looking at this video, you saw the first round. He started to run. You know, but now you can't really run because of the update. I've noticed that the ring got smaller, so they can't really run. And also when the stamina gets a hit, they can't really create distance. So they have to fight now. And now because they have to fight, they're doing, they have to fight. They can't handle their losses. They start doing this type of things, They start doing hacker things, or they do something to the internet, or just they turn off their console, or PC, or whatever they're on, or they start doing weird things because they don't know how to lose. They don't know how to play a real match. They don't know, So yeah, I'm not even mad. Like this shows. Because he lost. It's so sad. It's so sad. You know, this is not an internet issue or something. No, this is the losers doing this type of things. They don't know how to lose. So they do this. They do everything to win. They'll even cheat if they can. But once they lose against in a fair match, it's done. It's over with. Een octagon fair and square. That's all they can do. Just hit hard from the beginning. They choose the big guy. They choose the big guy, the one. They'll choose the one that can punch really hard. So at the beginning of the matches, like round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, they'll be blasting you with heavy punches the whole time. And once they see that, oh damn, they can lay a punch, or they get hit really hard, then they see that, oh, it's more about technique. It's not just about punching hard. It's also about technique. It's also about learning, growing. That's boxing. Boxing is not just hitting people. No, it's about discipline, about not giving up. It's about stand back up when you get hit hard. But these guys, you know, those cheaters that likes to hit and run, you know, they hit and then they run away. They don't know how to lose. Then they talk about that this, that, that. It's a lie. They're not boxers. They say, yeah, I used to be a boxer. They're not boxers. They're lying. Because if they were boxers, they knew that their way of playing is not real. It's not realistic. It's fake. That's how you create. When people cheat, they create fake stats. So what happens now? Because there are updates, it's almost impossible now to cheat. And there's another update coming. So like I said, the fake ones are going to leave. The fake ones are going to leave, and the real ones who likes to play for real, they're going to stay. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ass whooping. So I guess I have to restart. I hope not. Still, this is a win, but if they don't want to, oh my god, it's so sad. But I'm going to report it. I have to report it because this is not real. It's not a. I played a match. Luckily, I'm streaming this. You know. So see you guys later, and hope you enjoyed.